Hello, good morning. Good morning, sir, all Team Manono, and so my classmates. Now, before I start, I have this my passport. I eligible to take the exam. This morning, my report is about metacognition. What is metacognition? Metacognition is awareness and understanding of one's true processes. Metacognition is thinking about thinking. It is increasingly useful mechanism to enhance students' learning, both for immediate outcomes and for helping students to understand their own learning processes. Metacognition is a broad concept of refers to the knowledge and thought processes regarding one's own learning. It is also this metacognition was coined by John Flavel. It consists of metacognitive knowledge and metacognitive experience and regulation. So, metacognitive knowledge refers to acquired knowledge of cognitive processes, knowledge that can be used to control cognitive processes. So, metacognitive stated very briefly, knowledge of person variables that refers to general knowledge about how human beings learn and process information, as well as individual knowledge of one's own learning process. For example, you may be aware that your study session will be more productive if your work in a quiet library rather than at home where there are many distractions. Knowledge of past variables includes knowledge about the nature of the task as well as the type of processing demands that it will place upon the individual. For example, you may be aware that it will take more time for you to read and comprehend a science text than it would for you to read and comprehend a novel. The metacognitive knowledge has three variables: task variables and strategy. Personal Number one is a personal variables. This includes how one views himself as learner and thinker. Number two, task variables. Knowledge of task variables includes knowledge about the nature of the task as well as the type of processing demands that it will place upon the individual. But what you know about the nature of a task and processing demands required to complete the tasks. Uh, the personal variables is what you recognize about your standards, as your strengths and weaknesses in learning and processing information. The task variables are visible to all functions within a task. They provide a means of sharing common data between more than one function. Task variables are similar to function parameters in that they are composed as a name, type, and accessibility descriptions. So the number two, the metacognition regulation. Metacognitive regulation is Metacognitive experience and regulations involve the use of metacognitive strategies or metacognitive regulation are sequential processes that one wants to control cognitive activities and to ensure that a cognitive goal has been met. Then, processes help to regulate and oversees learning and consist of planning and monitoring cognitive activities as well as checking the outcomes of those activities. For example, after reading a paragraph in a text, a learner may question herself about the concepts discovered in the paragraph. Her cognitive goal is to understand the text. Self-questioning is a common metacognitive comprehension monitoring strategy. If she finds that she cannot answer her own questions, and that she does not understand the material discussed, she must then determine what needs to be done to ensure that she meets the cognitive goal of understanding the text. She may decide to go back and reread the paragraph with the goal of being able to answer the question she had generated. So, metacognition and number 2, strategy variables. Strategy variables knowledge of strategy involves awareness of the strategy you are using to learn a topic and evaluating whether the strategy is effective. So there are two kinds of related to strategy in this meta attention and meta memory. So definition of strategy variables. Faulkner says as canon government regulations influence their population that affect an organization's external environment and therefore strategic objectives. Strategy is where you will focus your efforts to achieve your goals and how you will succeed or where to play and how to win. It defines specific course of action that will take you from where you are now to where you want to be. So, in the metacognition, we use the song of PQLR that you have to call the attention of the children to listen on topics or the story that we read. We do a strategy that the children will listen to us. So now, I will tell you about the metacognition. So, metacognition is often simply defined as thinking about thinking. In actually defining metacognition is not as simple, although the term has been part of the vocabulary of educational psychologists for the last couple of decades, and the concept for as long as humans have been able to reflect on their cognitive experience, there is much debate for this confusion. Is the fact that there are several terms currently used to describe the same basic phenomenon or an aspect of the phenomenon. And these four terms are often used interchangeably in the literature, while there are some distractions with the definitions all emphasize the role of executive processing the overseeing and regulations of cognitive processes. So that's all I understand about metacognition. Using my reports are all about the metacognition, the mutual one. This is Grace Big reporting.